Hi, authorized trainers. Yes, I have to have a picture of my cute grandbaby in the background. And I want to also thank you for being on this journey with me for months, if not years, for some of you. One of the things I want to point out is there has been a book out, and that book is making an attempt to debunk the myth of the three parts of the brain or the triune brain. And I want you to be prepared. So if somebody unmutes in one of your trainings and says, what about that book that's out there that is debunking the three parts of the brain? So a couple things. I have been on top of the research and purchased an entire package of listening to Bessel van der Kolk and Dr. Daniel Siegel and all of the main leaders of trauma across the country. And they mentioned it, that this book is out, and that the brain is infinitely complex, and yet we still find that talking about the 3 or 4 parts of the brain is really powerful way for people to understand the brain and toxic stress and how it impacts us. So be prepared during a training to be able, when you introduce the brain slide, to say that the brain is infinitely complex, and we understand that. And we're explaining it by breaking it down into a format that will allow us to have a common language and a way to understand stress and trauma and behavior. And so then if somebody does unmute and ask about this book, you can say, yes, the founder of this curriculum, along with all of our authorized trainers, is staying on top of the current research. And yes, the brain is infinitely complex, but we are talking about it in a way that will allow us to really understand the current research and the different parts of the brain. And that's another reason I moved away from calling it reptile mammal CEO, and now I'm calling it hind survival fight flight freeze, limbic or emotional part of the brain, or the prefrontal cortex thinking executive part of the brain. So when I'm in a training, I keep repeating those over and over. And between your mouth and the base of your neck is the primitive hind survival brain that when it perceives stress goes into fight, flight, or freeze. The midbrain or limbic brain is responsible for our emotions and our connection, and the top of our brain, our thinking and reasoning, the part that takes about 25 years to develop these skills of empathy and self-regulation. So I just wanted to mention that this book is out there, and if any of you have any questions and you want to email me or talk to me specifically, let me know. Thank you so much.